Oh, it's the beginning of another day in Montgomery, Alabama, and man, temperature says it's only 78, but it feels hotter, man. But hopefully, once you get up and in the wind, it's 20 degrees cooler. So that would, what way it feels now, put it back in the 70s. One thing I definitely will remember about Montgomery was the heat. Oh, God, it was hot. But if you're worried about the city itself or wondering that much, it's got a lot of history here. They have the Southern Poverty Law Center has a civil rights movement. Museum. It's actually not that good, kind of small, but it's only $2 to go in, so it might be worth it. They also have the Rosa Parks Museum. No, you're not allowed to sit in the bus that she was in. I mean, I guess that's a perk only like special people like presidents get to do. But that's here. I didn't go see it because it was a real hot day. I took a wrong turn and I couldn't figure out how to get back because there were a couple one-way streets and just didn't seem worthwhile. Maybe on another visit when it's not like 90 some odd outside. But when you start off on the road, you start to notice, geez, Alabama, Southern Alabama. It's quite different than Northern Alabama, because Northern Alabama, there's some hills, there's some forests. But Southern Alabama, there's a whole lot of just flatness. It's not really much to see here, and as you can see, I did pass by the Pioneer Park, this Pioneer town setting. It wasn't open at the time, but apparently it's some kind of novelty, and kind of wonder what it would be like when it was open. I didn't bother to stop and wait for it or kind of really look too much into it, but it was not easy to go by. But, it's going through Alabama, especially in the heat. Anyone who doesn't know, it kind of works like this. While the motorcycle's going fast, I can open up the jacket, all the vents or whatnot, so I still have the armor on and I can get a nice breeze that goes through it. When I'm at a light or stop for some reason, all that heat, all that sun is on me and you start to sweat bad. I would imagine I lose anywhere from, a couple pounds on these rides. And good thing I have plenty of water packed in my case to go and look and rehydrate occasionally. As for stops, there's not too much to stop about. These small little towns just kind of pop up and you get to kind of like pass right through them. For the most part, Southern Alabama, I'm going to think of more like kind of Southern Georgia. There's just not I'm sure there's fascinating places and people. There's a couple things here that you're kind of wondering about because they have like, Civil War things, and I'm not really too upped on what happened, anything major in Southern Alabama when it came to Civil War. But it kept going, and eventually changes. And you kind of notice it when you hit the southern border where you touch and go right into Florida. center of Florida. It's hot. It's hard to tell from Alabama, but they have a welcome center where you can get some juice and there's air conditioning. So, gotta give them props on that. And we gotta continue moving. Got all the stuff, and it's all like kind of water related or Disneyland or Orlando. But there's other things to do in Florida. The writing's kind of ho-hum. But we keep going. Now, Florida itself is pretty flat, and the scenery changes mainly because of the vegetation. The trees, I don't even know how to describe some of these trees as you kind of move through them and move around them. And the scenery changes, and especially when you get near the beach, the palm trees start coming. But I did see it coming up, and the city I was going to stay at, where, you know, it's FSU territory, Tallahassee, Florida. That would be my next stop. That would be the place I'd find. That was my destination for this day.